Hi everyone, I think if ever there was an advert right now for the state of the country, for the state of the United Kingdom, it's this. Take a listen. This was in the House of Commons yesterday.
And while wages remain lower than a decade ago and housing costs have soared, more and more food banks are opening up in Britain. In Great Yarmouth, one has just been opened for pupils at a school. And last week, the Department of Business established a food bank for its own staff in the building there on Victoria Street. Can the Prime Minister tell us what is going wrong in modern Britain that a government office in the centre of London has a food bank for some of its very low-paid staff to get something to eat? And while
they had to set up a food bank in Whitehall. The BBC actually even covered this. Whitehall food bank set up after pay error. By the way, just in case you're not aware, that's Whitehall. That is Whitehall. People who work in there, they had to set up a food bank in there. My word. I shouldn't laugh, this is a travesty. A union has set up a food bank in the Whitehall office of a government department after a pay error meant some cleaners and support staff were left short. The PCS union said some of its members set it up in response to pay problems. A small number of staff employed by outsourcing contractor ISS were understood to have been affected. ISS is meeting any, quote, additional costs staff incur, the Business, Energy and Industrial Strategy Department said. What additional costs are they? The additional costs of, I don't know, moving into a cardboard box because they haven't been paid and got evicted? Did they include those additional costs? I sure hope so. If that's happened. Because you know what? That shit does happen. It happens every day with Universal Credit and the late payments there with those. Danish support services company ISS took over the cleaning and other support services contract for the government department at the start of March. Danish company. Yeah, not a British company. Danish company. That's who we're giving now outsourcing for to now. That's who's exploiting our cleaners. Danish companies. ISS said it was extremely sorry, I'm sure it was, for what it said were errors in the processing of some employees' payroll since it took over the contract. Yeah, I bet it wasn't, the higher paid people on their payroll. I bet it wasn't, the board members. I bet they got their pay and their dividends fine, didn't they? No. It told the BBC that all the issues it was aware of had now been resolved. Yeah, not before the story broke, though, ISS. Only after this story broke and everybody went, what the actual flying... So there you go. That's the situation now in the United Kingdom. Places like this have got food banks set up in them. Doesn't it make you proud to be British? Thanks very much for watching. As always, please click subscribe and click the bell below if you want a notification of when I drop further videos. And please go through to the website. The links will be on the screen up there. To go through to the website, find out ways to support me. You can do it for as little as $1 or £1 a month, and every little helps. I think something like 40% of my income comes from people who donating $2, $3. So thanks very much for your support, and until next time, peace and take care.